Hey guys, today we're going to learn about the other design principles that you need to know in order to make really good designs. So, how many more? There are tons more, but we're only going to be focusing on a few. The first one's called hierarchy, and we're going to learn all about each one of these separately in just a moment. The next one is called space, then balance, simplicity, and function. So when you guys see a design, you automatically are going to follow the rules of hierarchy. You don't mean to, you don't know that you're doing it, but your eyes are automatically going to search for the most important thing in the design. And you know it's the most important thing in the design usually because it's the biggest thing, or it's the brightest thing, or it's the thing that stands out because of its contrast. So this graphic right here shows you will read this first, and then you read this. And it's because we're going from the largest thing to the next largest thing. The next thing that you're going to do is probably over here because it's the next largest thing if you're following size. You'll probably read this if you have time and you want to know more, if these things caught your attention, and maybe you'll come up here and read this, but maybe not. That is what is called hierarchy, right? It's called hierarchy because the most important thing will always jump out to you. In this before image, where all of the text is really small, your brain doesn't know what's the most important thing. If it's a business card, the name of your company or the name of yourself is the most important thing because that's what people are going to be looking for when they're digging through their wallet looking for your business card. Over here, size does matter in graphics. So the bigger the thing is, that's the first thing that your eyes will see. And over here, this contrast and size. Not only is this largest, but it's pretty much the only thing that you're going to see on the white side of this graphic. And it stands out because it's, contrasting with the white background. Space. This is just either the area of your design that is empty or the area that contains something. So the area that is empty, like for example, all of this orange area that is her hair, it's empty space, but where her face and her hand are, that's positive space. So negative space does not contain anything. Positive space contains something. So all of this black that creates the bear, that is negative space, but where his eye is the positive space. You can create images with space like you see here. Balance. So if you look at your design and you pretend it's on an invisible scale, both sides or the top and the bottom need to weigh about the same amount. It doesn't mean that they have to be symmetrical and exactly the same on both sides. As you can see in this top visual, there's a circle and a pile of squares, but they need to weigh about the same, take up about the same amount of space on each side. It can be symmetrical like these, or it can be asymmetrical like over here. Simplicity just means keep things simple so that your eyes know where to go. The more stuff that you have in a design, the less likely your eyes are going to know where they're supposed to look first. The simpler your design, the easier it is for your eyes. And then we've got, finally, function. A lot of design has a function to inform you, right? But think of something like a map. Can a map be beautiful? Sure. Like this map, it is aesthetically pleasing. They use color theory and they use all of these little bright yellow names of the cities to pop out against that dark green. And the red does the same thing. They've got a lot of icons on here. And here's their legend so that you can find things easily on the map. But not only is this functional, but it's an attractive design. Now you can't, when you're making a map, really control the shape of the land or the city, but you can control things like color and the text that you use, the font that you use, all of your sidebar information. You can control what that looks like, and you can make it as user-friendly as possible. So now that you know these things, what are you going to do with it? Make sure that when you are creating a design that you are always intentional about where you are putting all of your elements in the design. Because remember, the largest thing or the brightest thing is going to stand out the most. So are you drawing attention to the most important thing? Or is everything kind of getting jumbled up together? Are you utilizing space well, or are you filling it with too much extra stuff? Remember, empty space is okay. Are you balancing your artwork? Are you making sure that everything in your design would weigh about the same on both sides or to top to bottom? And are you keeping your design simple and clean so that it's easy to look at and understand? And finally, are you fulfilling the purpose of your design? If it's meant to inform, is the information that somebody would need there? If it's meant to, be beautiful, is it beautiful? Is it aesthetically pleasing? So you just need to make sure that the design that you have come up with fulfills the purpose that you set out to do.